back live. Sorry for the kind of weird stuff. Okay, finally set up properly. Trying to stream multiple platforms, but this is the first time I'm able to stream on Instagram and YouTube at the same time. So that is why I was kind of figuring out how it works, but it works now. Okay, Instagram just released a new update that we're able to stream together with like YouTube, Twitch, X.com, and Facebook. So I was trying to figure that out. Because all my audience have different platform, and it makes things difficult. Okay. So you probably missed the earlier video. I was on YouTube. I thought I was streaming on Instagram, but it wasn't. And right now I can only see your message from Instagram, so I can't see anything if you comment on like YouTube or like Twitch. But this is the white tea that I'm drinking right now. It comes in a little tiny pouch. It's inside is about 6 grams. I don't remember what year. I think it's like 2015. But so far, it's like sweet like a rice. Hello, I can read your message now on Instagram. So I'm open. The shop is open today and tomorrow, by the way. So accidentally, we have an event, so I might as well open the shop. And this is the tiny new things, the little fat Spider-Man. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool. It turned red. I also have another new one. Let me move this a little bit. There you go. You haven't been to the shop in like 3 years? Well, better stop by soon. I'm leaving to Asia from April to like probably to like June. So it will be exciting. Because I'm trying to go to get Yixing, Teawares, trying to get more pu'er. Pu'er is my weakest area right now. What I mean by weakest is like I have the least amount because it's so hard to find a pu'er that I really truly like. So right now we have like what, 10 maybe? Compared to like my other tea, we have like so many. Like my Japanese tea is like crazy amount. And I'm still testing new Japanese tea every day. So, but yeah, March I will be here. 3 years ago, so that's probably before I move. Another one that is new. I'm testing new teaware all at once. So, been wanting to do this for like weeks, and just been very crazy. The shop has been very busy, so I'm very grateful for everybody that's been supporting me. Not just this year, throughout the year. This is a dragon. It's super cute. So next year is a dragon year. What are we brewing now? So I'm able to see YouTube and Instagram comment. So I'm answering as you go. My microphone seems to be cutting out every now and then. It's probably because of the connection. So I'm pretty sure after it's done with the streaming, it's going to be better maybe, I hope. So I don't know, maybe I have to upgrade my internet. But I'm still brewing this these white little tiny white tea cakes. So when I first brewed this, it tastes almost like a sweet rice. Any Japanese black tea? Yes. I'm not sure if I'm gonna try it right now. I do have a new Japanese black tea that I'm gonna try. but there's a lot I need to try, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get into the sample of the Japanese black tea. I do have new Japanese black tea that is already on the website, but I have more I need to try. So we'll see, we'll see. But let's try the next tea. I think this tea is really sweet, and now it's starting to taste like very earthy, but it's still very good. Now, actually, it gives you like this raw pu'er kind of feel. So, but you know how like raw pu'er sometimes it has that like metallic notes to it. This one, and then also raw pu'er can give you this astringency if you're not careful. Well, this one is like it has like this herbally raw pu'er taste with um, with like white tea sweetness, honestly. And this sweetness is not honey; it's more like kind of like a rice mochi kind of sweetness. So I like it. It's not that common aged white tea that I'm familiar with, which is I think is a good thing. That flavor of aged white tea that is like basically the last few years that I've been finding, it seems to be getting too similar. You know, it's. I'm trying to find something different, and this is definitely more taste like a fresh white tea over than like tea that is like aged. What I mean by fresh is like the flavor profile is more similar to what is like a fresh white tea tastes like. So I think people are gonna enjoy this. I truly believe people are gonna enjoy this. Immediately when I first had it, I really liked it immediately, and then now this is my third time trying this, and I'm still really enjoying it. Okay, so because I have a lot of tea I want to go through, I'm gonna have to move on quickly. Oh, talking about Japanese black tea, look at that. Ha! I actually forgot. Well, to answer your request, I have two black tea. One is Yabukita and one is autumn black tea. Right, so let's see which one is better. Looking at the look of the leaf, seems like the autumn black tea is more exciting. Yabukita is one of the most popular one. This is Yabukita. I don't know. It says two, and it's like second black tea. I'm not sure if that second means second floss or is that means uh, second harvest. I'm not sure. I need to ask. But it's Yabukita. It's the most balanced, the most popular black tea. 70-80% of Japanese black tea are Yabukita, and this one is Kirari. So Kirari has been my newest favorite cultivar. So gonna have to say goodbye to this, even though I think there's still a lot potential to it. I'm gonna show you. Oh, it's barely open. I can't. It's a crime for me. Look at this. Look at that. It's barely open up. Oh man, I feel like it's a crime for me to throw this away. You know what? I'm gonna just put this into my tumbler. Anytime I couldn't finish things, I just put the whole thing into here. I'm very confident with this tea. It will not become bitter. Make iced tea? Yeah, probably. But I'm just gonna put it here. This is for my all day tea. So I have two tea here right now. So it's gonna be very strong. Well, better than just throw it away. So this will be my go-to tea later. Still looks very good. So this is the first time I'm doing new teaware and new tea at the same time. Well, don't want to dump that. This is delicious. I'm gonna put that. So I've been using this technique for so long. I don't even need a strainer. I just open up this thing and then I just like kind of control what I'm drinking, and sometimes I just spit out some of the leaf, or like if it's like the stem, but other than that I just kind of eat it. A lot of my tea is like organic, so. All right, let's try this Kirari black tea from Japan, Kagoshima, also organic, also high elevation. One of the most beautiful tea garden I have ever been to. Didn't have a lot, so I'm just gonna put 3 grams. Yvonne, I'm tasting a black tea from Kagoshima. And also, if you're coming later, I'm here. Normally, I'm closed on Sunday, but today I will be here until 5 o'clock because I had an appointment. So, all right. So normally I will like put it directly, and this is Japanese. Obviously, you don't usually use a gaiwan, but I'm using gaiwan for everything. All right. So we're gonna do this really quick. I'm not gonna waste too much time, so we're not gonna brew many times because I have to go through a lot. While we're brewing that, let's look at my new product. See, this is great. Not wasting any time. 196. This is a new gaiwan. Now, a lot of this is not it's not available online yet. So beautiful. Wow, look at that. Very heavy. And, to my surprise, it says it's handmade. How are you handmaking this? I'm gonna put that real quick. I'm gonna pour this. This is require a lot of concentration. Yeah, it is a gorgeous gaiwan. I agree. All right. And I don't know if you look at, for those that is like an expert in stone, if you can tell me what kind of stone is this? Is it opal? And then same thing on the bottom of this. Oh, La, and then there's the name. I think this is the name of the person. There is a name of the person on the bottom that makes it. Not sure how much is it, yet, but this is handmade glass gaiwan. A bit tall. There is no saucer, so the bottom, the bottom half almost, it's kind of filled with some kind of like resin, so you can actually hold it this way, you know. Yeah. I guess you don't have to use it as a gaiwan. You can just use it as like almost like a champagne on like wine glass. But beautiful. That's one. All right, anyway, let's go back to this Japanese black tea. Kirari. Kirari is brand new cultivar. Not that many people have had this. Even people that have been drinking Japanese tea, I sometimes like challenge them. Have you ever had Kirari? I'm like, oh, what is that? Never heard of it. You know. So kind of looks like turquoise. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe the stone, right? This is great. Trying to think. It's not fair for me to compare this with like some of my Chinese and Taiwanese tea because they are machine. This is machine picked tea, where a lot of like the Chinese one they are like hand picked. So there's definitely a different quality. But I'm judging it based on how I try a lot of other black tea. And a lot of black tea, they are normally, the direction is either like kind of like a sweet, honey, malty, or is a little bit more like a lemony and a little bit bright citrus kind of notes. This is definitely more on the bright citrus notes to it. Nice texture, nice body, kind of weak aftertaste. The aftertaste is not my, it's not a, I'm not a fan of it, but it's good texture. So I'm gonna brew just one more time. This time I'm gonna steep it much longer. Let's see what happens when we over steeping the tea. All right, I'm gonna dump this. Meanwhile, so you've seen this hopefully earlier. It turned white. If not, I'm gonna show you one more time. It's a dragon tea pad, very, very cute. And then you've seen this fat Spider-Man. So, and if you tag your friend, you can get this for free. It ends tonight midnight, so we'll see. It's very cute. I love how ugly they are. In fun fact, in China, well, I guess maybe because they can't call it Spider-Man, so this thing is called Spider Boy. It's Spider Boy. All right, let's look at the next new items that we have. We got a lot of new pouch that with the teaware included. Beautiful wooden tray to put your tea, and some scoop. Beautiful tongue. So if you wanna clean up your teapot, or sometimes if you wanna grab the cups like that, you can do that too. I don't like doing that. I'm always scared that it's gonna drop off. I'm gonna break the teacup, so I don't do that. Comes with different color. So none of this is online yet. Just showing everybody what we have. Okay, meanwhile, let's go back to this. This is like really, really fast. Don't want to waste too much time because I have a lot I have to go through. All right, even after brewing it too long time, it seems like the color doesn't really change so much. The leaf is, as you can expect for a lot of Japanese tea, but this is still pretty large leaf. So I think because some of like machine pick, they got really, really tiny. So as you can see, this is a bit chopped, but it's normal for a lot of Japanese black tea. So I don't really care too much about the look when it comes to Japanese black tea. I just, there's a value to it because it's from Japan. And Japanese also only popular for their green tea. So, but their black tea is definitely improving a lot. So let's see if it's bitter. I brew it much longer this time. So what I'm looking at is like how bitter it gets or how astringent it is and how my tongue feels after I brew it over like stronger brew. So far, I think it's fine. I have to test this multiple times because I think this is a bit too similar with my other black tea that I got from the same farm, which I think I like it more.